One of our interesting new projects is we attached radio frequency transmitters, RFID tags, to grocery carts. And we watched the way the carts went up and down the aisles of the store, and we related that to the purchases that people made. We find that there's very similar patterns when we look at customer paths in other domains. So one example would be online. As you look at people browsing from one web page to another, maybe buying something, maybe not, maybe jumping out to a different site, maybe coming back, the basic patterns about how people move around are surprisingly similar, whether they're pushing a cart or clicking on a mouse. And more broadly than that, whether it's people walking around, going from store to store in a shopping mall, or even more broadly than that, if we're talking about birds and fish or cars driving around, the basic movement patterns are surprisingly similar. And so it's important to build a single platform to understand broad behavior rather than building separate models, developing separate understandings about each of these domains by itself. Things aren't quite as different as they seem to be. A lot of people are saying it's a whole new world. People have so many more different media options. We can track so many kinds of behaviors that we couldn't track before. But when you strip away all the surface level characteristics and say it's people doing something over time, the way that they do those things and the way that they react to different kind of stimuli is surprisingly similar.